Celebrity Spotlight Show with the Vibe Queen, Val. And guess what, guys? I am smiling from ear to ear. Or how do they say that thing? Because I've got one of my favorite content creators beside me. Like, she's seated right next to me now, and I am so happy. Like, guys, you already know what we do on the Celebrity Spotlight Show, yeah? So we bring to you some of your favorite celebrities and we have fun together. And guess what, guys? I have got the amazing, creative, super talented dancer, singer, actress, as in many talents in one person. I have got the amazing CELYNUKAM.
Hello guys. Hello,
You're so fine. Without, like, pretty people love to show off. It's we that we are ugly now. That we used to like to do makeup. Like, when you're so fine, you're so confident. You don't even have to, like, today you're sparkling. How are you?
I'm fine.
It's so great to see you.
Thank you. Me too.
Okay, so I've got some interesting questions for you, and after the questions, we're also going to be playing like a prank. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not going to review what the instructions of the prank says. So with the questions, but let's even hear from the horse's mouth. Like, who is CELYNUKAM? And tell us a bit about your background.
Okay, so let me start with the background.
Okay,
my real name, let me not call it real name.
okay.
My name is Ufimone Ifutukam. That's actually my main real name. That's my daddy.
Okay.
And I'm the last child of a family of 4.
Wow.
Yes, I'm the last
Wow,
child.
last born.
And-
Wow. Amazing. Amazing.
And I come from a Christian home. Studied mass communication in
Wow.
University.
I thought
of-
you studied movie theater art. So.
No, I studied mass
Wow.
comm.
Amazing.
But the funny thing is that mass comm and theater art kind of
Yes.
have some
Yes.
similarities in terms of
Yes.
the whole drama and all.
Mhm.
Yes, so I studied mass comm and I am a content creator and I'm just there.
Okay, so amazing. You're not just there, actually. You're doing so great. You're making us
you.
proud. Like, we're so happy, and your contents make so many of us happy. So you mentioned your name, and I was waiting to probably hear something like Celine. Is it that's your third name? I mean, it's not. It's just your content name.
Okay. How that name originated was that I watched one movie like that. I think that was like some years ago.
Okay.
I don't know if you've watched Her Mother's Daughter, something like that. You've watched Mara and Clara.
Yes.
And one of them
Okay.
acted that movie, and I really, really loved her character. I was like, okay, let me go and I like the name.
Are you serious? So you gave yourself
okay.
that name?
Yes. I was like, okay, let me.
Amazing.
But before I gave myself the name, I actually browsed and did some
Check
research
the
on
meaning
the name.
for the meaning and all. Wow.
So that was how I got the name.
Amazing.
I was just using it to play.
Are you
But I noticed people
serious?
liked it.
Yeah, it's actually a very nice name, and I love the fact that you don't spell yours the popular way. Like, you don't
Yes.
spell it as
Celine.
CELI. Yes. So amazing.
Thank
So my next
you.
question is, how did content creation start for you?
Flashback. Okay, so I've always been this person that wants to be in the entertainment sector. Because I'm not a science student. I hate anything science. So right from when I was small, my childhood days, I used to involve myself in all this drama. In children department. So I already had a keen interest for entertainment.
Okay.
So I think that's how it all started, from church. And then when I entered school, I studied art, and I entered university, I studied mass comm. So it's something I love doing. Like, I love entertainment, I love drama, I love anything that I'm acting, I love being the spotlight. That's the thing. I love being there. You get. So I've always had a keen interest. So that's how I just had to find my way using social media apps to,
So what year did you start?
What did I start? I think that was like 2019, I think.
Wow.
But then I saw it like all this play stuff. You get. I was
Really?
like, okay, let me just play around TikTok. Let me just play. So I kept on playing till I noticed, okay, this thing is helping. See my videos everywhere. Oh yeah, let me continue. And that was how I continued. And I really enjoyed everything because I have fun whenever I create content. So
wow, it shows that you actually have fun when you create content. Actually,
I do.
So my next question is, what inspires your kind of content? So I'm asking this because, like, you're so versatile, and you cannot predict Celine. That's one thing. Like, today you dance, you are dancing like a professional dancer. The next thing we are seeing you do, you are acting. There was one of your videos that went viral recently, the one on the Do You Love Me? That video is so beautiful. Like you are so playful. So when I see you acting serious roles, I'm like, okay, like no, I was not laughing because I was shocked. I was like, you were crying. Like, it felt so real. I was like, how can this playful person just transit into a serious character? So you do a lot and you do them well. So what inspires your content?
Okay. The thing is that, let me start from the whole content thing. I actually have a niche, which is comedy. And when I started, I was just into comedy, cruise, just catching because I'm having fun. But then I noticed that it's the entertainment industry. And sometimes you don't know when things are going to come your way, or you don't know the kind of deal or endorsement, whatever that's going to come your way. So I was like, okay, let me be versatile. Even myself, I'm shocked. Honestly speaking,
you are shocking yourself.
I'm shocked. You get how I started dancing. I don't know, but I love dancing. You get, but it's all this miming. Then it was all this miming thing and all that. So I used to see some content creators doing well. I was like, okay, let me try. So I kept on trying. Consistency helps. I kept on trying. I'm still trying to. You get, I'm not a perfect dancer, but I'm still trying.
You dance well. You dance well. Actually, if that is the definition of try, that means some of us, myself and our videographer, I don't know where we belong, because if your own is try. Okay, well done. So my next question is, so for you, I see this, you ooze this confidence, like you don't care what you want to do, like you don't care. And it's so beautiful because there are so many people that are depressed. Like, people don't know that it's actually a very heavy weight to be like in the spotlight, because so many people just feel like they have an opinion about your life. They have to, so I see you put on things that make you feel comfortable, but I also know that this society, and I've seen you give them basketballs, and I'm like, you actually fit the people of this society. Someone can come out and say, what kind of outfit is this? And you say, you can even, in fact, sometimes you create videos to respond and say, you see, so like, how do you have you ever been body shamed?
Yes,
and also,
countless times.
Really?
Yes.
So how do you deal with these trolls?
I don't just let it. I don't think so. Yeah, the only thing that can make me cry is, okay, there's no money in my bank account, or okay, Adam,
breakfast.
Small. I'll just cry. What you see
men do to us? Strong women. But it's all good.
But you see internet trolls. I can't let them get to me. That I don't know why I don't react, but that's how I see life, because at the end of the day, I'm the one footing my bills, I'm the one taking care of myself. The only set of persons that have right to say any kind of stuff about my content or what I wear is my family members. They have the right. They can't make me stop, but they have the right to tell me, and I'll sit down and okay. But you see, internet people, how many times?
Because the funny thing is, some of them would even troll you online, and because you don't really know the faces behind the names, some of them will still see you in real life. What's on you? And you won't even know. Wow, I really wish I have that. Anyway, I'm trying to be as strong too now, because I'm also in that entertainment space. I think what I just do is I block people. The number of people I've blocked, I don't want stress. Before, sometimes I'll even be trying to reply.
They'll still
I'll just look
reply
at
you.
it. Exactly. So I just block people off. Okay, so I've seen you go out of your way. Like you define that statement, what is what doing is what doing well. Like, I've seen you go and get costumes to do a content. Like, you make it real. If you need a wedding dress, you get a wedding dress. If you need to do like a glam glam up, you do that. And sometimes, because of the algorithm of social media, it's really funny how sometimes, like, your best content that you already think in your head, this content is going to go viral, and then they turn out getting low engagements. Like, how do you feel in situations like that? And how do you cope with situations like that?
I would like those are one of the things that normally breaks me down. Because, like I said, social media is like something I love. And content creation is my passion. So imagine you investing a whole lot of time to create something, money-wise, time-wise, and all those stuff. Because and then you end up having low engagement. It doesn't get to a large number of audience. You feel pain.
Yes.
You feel pain. You even feel like giving up. Talking about this, a few days ago I was actually depressed.
Really?
I was feeling bad. Because TikTok was just messing with content I put so much. It's painful.
It's really painful.
It's painful because before you think of an idea and execute it, and all the energy and access and what do they call it? And money, a big capital you need to put in to make that content come. It's always stressful. So imagine that and then not get no engagement.
Yeah.
But I feel like no engagement is normal for all content creators. Some days, it's not every day everything will be sunny. Some days are sunny, some days are rainy. The thing is that you just don't have to give up.
Amazing. So you mentioned something when you were answering this question, and I have that question here. Like, because of the things that, you know, we do as content creators, I'm saying we now because I also like put out content.
Yes.
I know that for people that go to the extreme end, it costs a lot. Like, it costs a lot. So how do you fund your projects?
How I fund my projects? With money.
Of course, ego is involved. Like, you know, some people say, okay, is it collaborations, or like, do you go all out to like no collaborations? You buy the yeah.
And I don't like embarrassment.
Yeah.
I don't like embarrassment. Sometimes I just do it on my own. Except it's a brand promotion that you're using, let me say, fashion brand, take this outfit and do this. But I rarely do it because I know brands that you guys are doing a collab because they will calm down, Celine. They will disturb your life. Something they didn't pay for, but they'll give you like stuff. But they'll make it look as if they are doing you a favor. So I avoid embarrassment because I've seen some of my friends that are content creators get embarrassed, called out because of collabs. So I rarely do collabs.
And they won't pay.
They won't pay, but
just say, okay, I'm giving you this my item, use it for content.
They will disturb you.
Honestly, I feel like I was telling my younger brother recently, and I was even telling my colleague at work recently that it feels like it's the people that beg you for discounts that stress you the most.
They will disturb you.
Like, people that even paid full price, they don't stress you the way like people that begged will stress you.
So I really do collabs for you. I just
so
use
you
my own
fund like
yes,
that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. All right. So my next question is, if you have like a superpower now, and you know, maybe you're given like a magic wand and you're told to change something about the content creation industry, what would that be? Like, if you had the power to change something in the content creation industry, what would it be?
I'll change
the algorithm, right?
So the algorithm.
I think that's what I would do too. Because there are sometimes even the audience, they are the ones saying, why is this content not viral? This is too good to be true. Please, God, can you just give Celine the magic wand? Because this will help a whole lot of content creators, actually. Okay, amazing. So, we have 3 more interesting questions, but before the 3 questions, so that you can fire ballet, because they are personal questions and they are interesting questions. So before that, we'll just go on a music break and we'll just vibe to a song. Then when we come back, I'll ask the questions before we go to my prank segment. Okay, guys, so it's still the Celebrity Spotlight Show, and yes, I've been having a cool discussion with CELYNUKAM. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. Beautiful people, welcome back to the Celebrity Spotlight Spotlight Show with the Vibe Queen, Omobola Val. And guess what, guys? I have been chilling with CELYNUKAM, and we've been having like a very interesting conversation. You see, we had to go on a sharp break because, I mean, like, men misstain your white. So before the break, I asked Celine a question on, I told her to share like the most traumatic heartbreak story, breakfast story. And she gisted, I'm recapping for those of you that didn't listen to the conversation. So she actually told us about, someone she was dating one time, and she was so in love. By the way, she said she used to be a player before falling in love for this particular person. And then she now fell in love. You know when a player falls in love? And she was totally in love with this person. And she actually found out that he was cheating with a cosmate. And guess what? Do you know the most painful part? I think you should say it. Let's hear it from your mouth. Like, you were saying something about the fact that, like, they are married now.
They are married. Well, I don't have a problem with that.
Of course.
They got married years after. So, I was already over
you too said you would have
I was like, I even saw that and I was like, who is this kind of person? Like, what's up?
I know that, the funny thing
was I dating?
Yeah, like I feel like we all get to that point in our life where, especially when the love don't clear for our head, we're like, how did I fall for this person?
Okay.
Like, wasn't I see
that
for this person body?
So.
Okay, so amazing stuff. My next question is, apart from yourself, like who are your other top 3 content creators? I know it's a hard question that content creators do not like to. Yeah, I know everybody likes to play. So it doesn't even mean that you don't like other people, but so there are some people that, like, maybe should I use role model? And they don't have to be Nigerians, actually. They don't have to be Nigerians. It could be maybe content creators that they inspire you. Maybe they started before you, or
I think I love his.
Okay,
that's what his name is, right? I love him. I love his content style. Yeah. Then there's this girl. I've forgotten her name, but I love her so much.
Is she Nigerian?
I don't think she's Nigerian, but she's Black American. I don't even know if she's in Nigeria though.
Okay. What kind of
like
content
I
does
love
she do?
she does all this transition content.
Oh, okay.
In a very
classy way.
You get. She does it well. There's this particular trend. Then this
that trend that time.
So there's, I think it's Warfire, be War something.
Okay, Warfire Father.
No, Warfire Father.
Okay.
She came and she killed it. So I just went back to her page. I was like, oh, I love this girl.
Wow.
She does legit content, beautiful content.
Okay.
And then who else? Please, I love everybody.
Celine doesn't want to offend anybody. Like, he loves everybody. Okay, amazing. So lastly, before we go to the prank segment, are you in a relationship?
Men who stay your wife. So don't even be any wife.
It's funny how you can be in a relationship and they are not in a relationship with you. Like, and you might not be in a relationship. Well, is it this life?
So
some of you are in a relationship now. But the person you are in a relationship with is not in a relationship with you.
So just calm down.
And some of you are not in a relationship in your mind, but people are in a relationship with you. No, Celine, you're holding back.
Men will stay your wife.
Hey, you're not mentioning the name. Okay, you don't want to sell it out so that the other suitors may they not go wrong, Abby.
I'm not married. I'm still single.
Celine, are you sure you've dropped that player side?
I'm not a player
anymore.
I'm not a player
anymore.
And when I talk about me being a player, I was like, okay. And you know that then in university, you'd be like, okay, you name them according to the services they provide.
Hey, you name them according to the services they provide.
So that's a player I'm talking about, but I'm not a player. You get, but I'm not married, so I'm single. When I get married,
see, guys, let me just tell you, when somebody says I'm not married, that means more one relationship, but nobody can tie me down yet. Okay, don't worry, me I get the message, but if you don't get the message, you're on your own. Anyway, Anyway, guys, see, we're about to enter into an interesting segment. Now, it is the prank segment, and guess what? You have to just tap on your neighbors because Celine is going to be pranking somebody today. Okay, Celine, are you ready for me? So, because I'm a very nice person, I have options.
Okay.
So, I have two propositions, two proposed pranks. You will choose the one you prefer. So it's either you call your own girls, like your friend, like somebody that trusts you so much. I am going to call them and tell them that you have like a secret. Thank God, you're an actress. Like you have a secret you want to share with them. Like they will forgive you. You need to even scare them first. Like, this thing is very serious. So tomorrow, I'm actually getting married tomorrow. I'm tying the knot secretly tomorrow. And then that's why you even feel bad is the fact that they can't come home. That because your pastor said it should be a secret thing. So that, but because of your status, a fan can see you and go and post it. That you now felt like so that they won't feel betrayed. That's why he said you should carry them along. Let it be a friend that trusts you, that you trust so much. They will not believe it. Let's find out now. Or another option. Any male friend, like you people are G's, you are close, you will prank the person and say you want to confess that you don't think you can be friends again with that. You want more than friendship, that you want both of you to be lovers, that you've been hiding your feelings since all these days. So the ball is in your court. Which of the pranks are you going to
think I'll do the first one.
The first one. Okay. All right. So pick your phone. Kindly put it on speaker so that the cameras and the speakers, the microphones can grab the message.
Down.
If they would believe you, Abby.
I can call some persons, right?
Yeah, sure.
Let me call the first.
Facts. Very interesting.
Hello, my darling. You alright?
I'm fine, thanks.
What is it?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Waiting me.
I'm sorry. I'm a bad friend, yes. I'm a very bad person.
You're not ready to talk to me? Then
There's... I don't know what's wrong. Like, there's what I want to tell you.